Giggle Gunks is not problematic. Straight up because you think that a type of art or drawing style makes it gory or not everything gore is a vent thing. Not everything that someone draws that's violent means that something's wrong with them in their head. You also still have to remember that Giggle is still a minor and not an adult yet. But even if he was an adult, you'd still treat that person with some basic respect. Like, all he has done is post things just for fun and do things for fun. It even says in his description, "My content is not suitable for kids, as it holds horror content and sensitive topics." The show House of Puso isn't even like, it isn't even about him. It's about characters and like a literal show that he made himself. The show is for awareness for pedophilia and rape and sexual assault and self-harm and suicide and all of these horrible, horrible things. And he's trying to bring awareness to it, but instead all he's getting is hate, to the point where he's taking a mental health hiatus because of how much hate he's gotten. At one point, Giggle's personal vent art was leaked by an ex-friend of theirs without permission and without full context. This art was only seen by him and close friends at the time, but somehow got leaked to a big group of people, and then more people called him problematic. When he was just 14, he got groomed by adults who normalized necrophilia, Nazism, and pedophilia, among many other things. With this trauma, lots of his vent art includes symbolism involving these topics. Doesn't mean it's okay, but these are some common and useful coping mechanisms. Even though these things aren't okay, Giggle always talks about them beforehand, before showing any of this stuff, so you always have warnings beforehand, before seeing anything that's gory or violent, or things that are not normally wanting to be seen. Even if the stuff that Giggle makes is disturbing or gory or problematic, he does not support them in any way at all. All Giggle does is make these things to bring awareness and to help physically and mentally with any illness that they have. There have been many claims that Giggle has tortured animals, and as a kid, yes, from the ages 5 to 8, they had done that, but they were also diagnosed with conduct disorder, which is normally diagnosed for people who are murderers or naturally insane people. Before, Giggle had no sign of treatment or any kind of help whatsoever with the matter, and they do deeply regret everything that they've done, and they do admit to it, but they do not do anything like that now. Plus, Giggle is also very supportive of a lot of things, such as LGBTQ, people of other races and other sexualities, and all the things like that. But he also does not support pedophilia, necrophilia, homophobia, any of the more problematic sorts of things, especially because he was surrounded by a lot of that kind of stuff. You also need to think about the stuff like, but people would never let that kind of stuff happen. They don't live in America. They live in a completely other place. English isn't even his first language. So you need to remember that too. Things work a lot different there. There might not be as much of a protection, or I can't remember the word right now. Police, army, military, that stuff. It does make me kind of sad that Giggle Gunks only started getting popular once House of Puso came out, because Giggle made a lot of stuff before that too, like the Cool Kiddo Archives. It's actually good. You need to go look at it. Giggle Gunks is tough. Giggle Gunks is cool. Giggle Gunks is one of my favorite YouTubers, okay? And Giggle does not deserve any of this hate. None, okay? Stand up and rise for Giggle. It just makes me mad that people judge someone off of past things, such as Alfred Alfer. Does that ring a bell to anyone that likes rumoring about this kind of stuff? Alfred Alfer is problematic. All of that stuff with that show is problematic, yes, because the creator did support lots of it, and lots of it was traumatic, and that show was extremely problematic because it also had a lot of sexual things and a lot of really, really inappropriate things. lots of people are comparing that to House of Puso, which is actually very different because one of them is not a vent show. One of them is not based on a real person. It's extremely, extremely different. And it makes me really mad that people compare it because it seems like you have never watched both of those and compared them to each other side by side just to double check before you start going and posting things online saying, oh, Giggle Gunks is problematic because the show is exactly like the show Alfred and all of these things, and it's like, so bad, oh no.
So just because a content creator was quote-unquote problematic in their past, before they were a content creator, does not make their content or them now exactly problematic unless they're still doing it and posting about it online.
So that's my opinion or a fact or yeah, bye. I hope Giggle sees this. Please see this, Giggle. Giggle, I love you. Please see this. You're awesome. Thanks. Bye.